Hello, everybody, and today I have a very special guest going to talk about men's fashion, men's wear, and also how you should conduct yourself as a grown man. Today, I'm sitting with a very special guest from Italy, the very own
Giuliano.
Giuliano. And first off, how many years in the industry do you have?
In this industry,
Yes,
yeah, is about 18 years now.
18 years.
Yeah,
Oh man, how long have you been in Shanghai for?
six,
Six.
6 years. Yeah.
Six. Okay, so what? So 18 years ago, what got you into men's fashion? Do you have an introduction?
Well,
story?
18 years ago, I was quite a little kid, right? Maybe I was 19, something like that. And I really want to express myself. This is something that I began to do from the very beginning when I just can take a pen and I make some drawing on the pants like this and I show to my dad, oh daddy, look how cool I am. So I think I just born with this skill or passion anyway.
So you said you was
Yeah.
almost like a young man, 19 or 20, when you got
When
into
I started,
when you started
in a tailor workshop.
in the
Yeah,
in the tailor world.
yeah.
Is there, before in your teens, were you
I
quite
just have
interested?
fun with
Uh,
colors
mm,
and making my. I always have been really creative. I feel I want to move my hands. You know what I mean. At 19, I really have to make a choice for my life, for my career. I was kind of lost in studies that doesn't really interest me, but I was kind of studying like this at the university.
yeah.
From the other side, after my classes, I always go to work, and it was very, very motivating because this is something. This is a job not everybody wants to do because most of the people they want to be a designer. Okay, but in my mind was always I want to be a tailor, right? I want to create. To
So what is the difference between a designer and a tailor?
Very easy difference. Okay, then there are a lot of gradation, no? A lot of small things,
Differences.
but basically, tailor is the one who make a dress, and a designer is the one who make a collection. Very, very, very easy. There are other 100 answer to this, but for my experience, what I can tell to my students or people asking me to make it very clear, different, is like this: a tailor make a dress, and a designer make a collection.
Mm. And have you bounced around as a tailor
And the
and a
designer,
designer?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Which one do you fall more towards? Are you more towards a tailor or a designer?
Look, the tailor job is something gives you a very particular satisfaction. It can help you to focus really, really, really on what you are doing in that moment. Okay, so the creativity comes in a moment, not just hits you, and you have in your mind something. You can even have already one collection in one moment. From that moment, what you have to do, if you have a very fast hand, you're going to sketch on the paper, and as a designer, your work is done. But if you are a tailor, then you will have to make what is your idea. And from the creative moment into your mind to the very end, the very last step is all about dedication, is all about passion and focusing.
You know what? I always wanted to say, because I've sat down, I've interviewed a few people, and I stand by this. People in the fashion and the design industry seem to have this one trait. And I told you, do you remember?
Maybe you
It's,
can
it,
repeat.
it's persistence.
Uh-huh.
Like a lot of people in the industry are like very hardworking, and you're persistent. Like you arrived on time today. So what is it about people in your industry, that why do you think you guys work so hard? What is what
I
is that
think
similar
because this
trait?
is a beautiful job and
Mm,
everybody want to do it,
mm,
so you have a lot of competition, and now even more because there are so many ways to do fashion, to do style. Everybody can express themselves in a very different way, and everything more or less can find the market, can find in the global environment, right? So maybe if you produce some collection in your own small town somewhere there in Finland, for example, and you may be misunderstood in your own town, but who knows? Maybe in Japan they're going to be crazy for you. So it's a global market, a lot of competition, more, and the job is just amazing. Everybody wants to do it.
Love the job. So I just want to get a little bit more personal. Not
Sure.
personal, but what made you decide to wear this today?
Wear this?
Yeah, can you explain your outfit?
Well, I usually start with. I am the kind of person who really fall in love with the single garment. Okay, when I go shopping, I don't imagine that thing into an outfit. I just fall in love with that. Okay, I buy a lot. I buy a lot, spend a lot of money. Even if, but I can buy. This is something I don't need to spend so much money on a single garment. So I can mix. I think that you always have to wear something fine, something might be a little bit more expensive, or can give you that little bit more. But other things you can easily go just with your taste. Okay, and when you dress up, you have to show your own style, your personality, your character. You don't have to show up a brand, because every designer has their own idea on what a man, a woman may have to wear. Okay, so the real gentleman has a personality that you can see from the way he dresses. It's not labelized. A gentleman doesn't accept a etiquette. A label.
Okay, I
Right.
got you.
So
So they're not dressing for the brand; they're dressing because that's how they are as a person.
you have to express your personality,
Okay.
your color matching, and also if you want to wear something elegant together with something casual, everything you can do according your personality. If you have this taste and this skill to express your personality with the garments you use, then you have stylish skills.
So I do have a question now. I'm a graphic designer, so I want to talk about professionals. You know, a lot of people think as a man, if you want to be professional, you have to wear a suit. Do you like wearing suits?
I love wearing
Me
suits.
personally, I'm not a suit guy. I like to wear the blazer or maybe a t-shirt or a long sleeve. I'm not a full suit guy.
Yeah.
So, you know, first off, as a professional, do you have to wear a suit? Does a man have to wear a suit, or can they wear other garments, or whether just sweaters, jackets, to make them feel professional?
Well, man,
Yeah.
there is a certain jobs that you have to. This is just how it works, because it's mostly based on the respect that you give to the other people. So you are working, so you may be a little bit like a soldier. Okay, the soldier has a uniform, but you still can choose if you can look like exactly like the next fellow, or even if in a suit, in a full suit, you can show your own personality. This is up to you. So even if in a full suit, a blue one, a navy blue one, you can play with your accessories and make it that little delicate detail that will let you stand up in an elegant way.
All right, so I'm going to ask you a very selfish question then.
Yeah, sure.
I'm a graphic designer.
Yeah.
And I'm also a videographer. Now, I do like to dress professionally, even when I do video shoots. I'm dressed in shoes. I do maybe have some nice navy blue jeans, and I don't look like a typical videographer with sweatpants, stuff like that.
Okay.
So, for someone who's maybe on the go, they have a lot of movement in their life. Maybe they're entrepreneurs, starting their own business, and they want to look professional, but yet they're always going. So a suit isn't for them. What are some of the garments that they can, pick up
Let me precise one thing, okay? There is not just the business suit,
Oh, okay.
okay? If you approach a real bespoke tailor shop, they will be able to create the right jacket for you, because taking the measures at a certain point from the point of view of a bespoke tailor, it becomes to take the measure of your soul, not only of your body. So the dress, the suit, have to be respecting your body, but also your personality. You have to be able to move. You have to be able to feel confident in everything you do from this side. Then the jacket has very lots of variations. You can have a sport jacket, a casual jacket. Before there was also hunting jacket, for example, for the people who used to go to hunt. No, so they are made with different criteria to allow your movement. And in the past, maybe we have some famous film director that you can always see with a kind of blazer, which is not completely not the business one.
So what about someone who is on the go? You know, should they get a suit? I mean, would you suggest for me to wear a suit, or
You
is
are a
this
very nice
okay?
guy and a sunny one. So
Yeah.
and also very young, right? Okay, so I think everybody can forgive you if you just wear a jacket, okay? But it can be a jacket with more informal details. For example, a patch pocket instead of the classic one. You can have some big top stitch, not to underline the casual looking. You will look more elegant than if you just wear a shirt. Give that sense of respect to the people you are working with, to show them that you are serious and you keep yourself serious and you keep what you're doing serious, right? Okay.
So I want to get into more so how style. I'm gonna say that again. Yes, I want to get into more so how style not just impacts how you look, but impacts other people. I've noticed. Obviously, people notice that when they wear a suit, you know, people actually follow them, or they have more authority. People move out the way, versus like now look very casual. So how, you know, I guess the question is, why do you think that different apparels give off different sense, different messages to other people?
Well, how can I say something more clever than very obvious? If you dress nice, the people will be nice to you.
I mean,
Yeah.
okay, yeah. I guess that's a very dumb question.
It's not a
No,
dumb
not dumb, but
question.
it's very easy. Like,
If you go to explore about this topic, there's so many interesting facts that will happen that you may wonder, oh my God, is this happening just because people act really, really different according to what you're wearing, how you introduce yourself?
and do you think this is a good thing for society or something we need to work on? Is it natural? What do you
It's
think?
just the way the things is going on. I don't judge. I don't say this is good, this is bad. Okay, I'm not revolutionary. I like to play with the rules because I can take the rules and play from my
Use it
side.
to your favor. And this is
Yeah.
what I want to get into. I've asked if you know this guy, called Antonio. He does YouTube channel, Real Man Real Style. Love that channel. And he says this. He says a couple of things I'm going to be talking about throughout
Sure.
this interview. He says one is that he says style and quote. He says fashion style is a tool. He says you use it
Yeah.
as a tool to get you where you want to go. And when I heard that message, it came at such a great time because I was, I had like one of these financial like lows, and I was like, damn. And I needed something. I stumbled onto that video, and I started just dressing well. I was like, listen, I have nothing to lose. Let me just put my best pieces together and just dress well and go outside. And the more I start dressing well, and opportunities just come. People who wouldn't normally speak to me spoke to me. You know, so how do you think as a man, as a professional, you know, you can start using your clothes as a tool, you know, so to someone in the professional world, how can they start not just using their clothes but their yeah, perfect.
Okay,
Fantastic.
let me go deep on this.
Yes,
Okay,
yes, yes.
colors are a language, and what we wearing mostly are colorful. Okay, but also garments, they are part of a grammar. You can make up your own speech with a grammar made of garments. Okay, what you're wearing now, your pants, your shirt, your jacket, your handkerchief, and the socks, the shoes. You see how many words? There are so many words, and you can talk a lot. If you add more things, more details, you can talk more. You can talk longer. If you wear very classic, very anonymous, gray suit, black socks, black shoes, formal tie, and that's it. What you can say is very short. I'm very happy with you if you're a very determined person and you can make yourself clear in very short sentence. But sometimes to speak about ourselves, we are more sophisticated and we need more words to speak about ourselves. So a handkerchief in here can express something more. Some detail of color that you add somewhere can tell something more about you. Now, if you work in a creative environment, this will help you. Even if you can keep the respectful looking and professional and everything. Okay, but you have to play with details, accessories.
So you spoke about colors. What colors send different messages? For example, blue. We both chose blue today for some reason.
Yeah.
What message does navy blue send?
Yeah, navy blue is a codified color. It's a codified. We wear a suit which is made more or less in the same way from 200 years. Also, like the colors, gray, black, and blue, they are codified, socially codified colors.
Socially qualified?
They are in a code.
Oh, okay.
How to say that? Sorry, my English.
Quote?
Code.
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 Codified. Okay.
Codified.
Okay.
Okay. So this color talks about professionalism, and you want to keep anyway yourself a little bit low key. Okay. If you wear a pink jacket, what you will think about me?
Loud, you know.
Loud, so loud.
Wanting attention.
Yeah, but we don't need because we can attract the enough attention unless you are not presenting the gala evening something you use a microphone and you speak in front of many people, so you probably will have to wear something made of sequins to make yourself like bling bling stuff, so because you are the star of the evening. But if you are a guy, a dude, okay, you need a blue suit. Okay.
Okay. And what about you spoke on pink? I love wearing pink. I have a few pink garments.
Okay.
Is pink a masculine color, or can men wear pink, or
does a color will influence your build up?
People say if you wear pink, it's like a feminine color. Actually, like,
this is not working in Europe, man. This is something.
It's an American thing.
It's an American thing.
I mean, I love pink personally. And what are some of the colors that you choose? What are some colors that you like to wear?
I like blue,
You like blue?
green.
Green.
I like purple for accessories.
What type of green?
Huh?
What type of green?
Well, not the like bright
dark
one, like military. This kind of little bit low.
I've never heard of someone wearing green. So what draws you into wearing green? What about it?
Oh, look, maybe it's just because match with my skin, or
you don't.
it's not a unless it's not some like very bright color. No, also green. If you wear a green shirt, with a gray or chalk, which contains a little bit of green inside. You know, it doesn't have to be completely green or completely colorful. We have some beautiful fabrics are the tweeds. A tweed fabric is something magnificent. It's made with a mixture of very different colors, starting from the fibers. So all the threads, before they go in the loom, they're going to be slightly scattering color. You know what I mean?
No, I
The
don't.
color will be scattered. There will be a little bit of yellow, a little bit of red inside. So you have in your, from outside, from far, your jacket looks like gray or brown, but actually is more. There are
I
more
got you.
colors.
I understand.
Okay, so it doesn't have to be outstanding. It doesn't have to be like shouting your ego, right? You have to keep a little bit elegant.
So I'm going to ask you a couple questions, then we're going to switch the tide of
Sure.
this interview. So let's just say for the person watching this, they're a man, they're in their field, maybe let's just say 30s, 40s, they're professionals, and they want to take their professional look to the next level.
Oh yeah.
Now, okay, they already have a suit, they already have watches, they already have the shades. How does a man take their style to the next level?
Next level. Okay. I can tell what made my style to the next level. Okay. So a suit is not just a suit. A suit can make you look cheap, or the other suit can make you look like a fine man. Okay. And according to your job, you have to consider what is the impression that you have to give to your to the people you speak with. When I started to make up myself, my own style a little bit up a notch, I just wanted uncommon things.
Okay.
Not something you can find everywhere. Not something that you can just go down the street and you can buy thing. Even if it's a T-shirt, have to be particular. So why I want to do this? Because I want to show that I can choose. I am a man who choose. I'm not a man who stay there and waits to be chosen. Okay, so when I shop, no, I buy myself a second skin, right? I born with my face, my hands, my color. I cannot choose. I didn't have the ability to choose that, but I have the ability to choose what I wear. So when I wear something, I really must like it. It had to be particular and uncommon.
So what I get from that is, if a man, someone out there, someone watching this video, if you want to improve your style, you have to move away from the typical stores and kind of actually search for things that kind of match your personality. It might be a little bit difficult to find.
It has to talk to you. You find something. You don't go for brands, because in each store you might find something that you like it. So I take, like, for my shopping, once a year, 1 week, okay, and I plan my shopping. Okay, I have some detailed rituals for that, and I go everywhere. I study the store. Because I like also from the point of view of visual merchandising. I like to see other brands, what they do in their store. So for me, do the shopping is a pleasure. It's a pleasure, and then sometimes I can find a gift. I can find a surprise into a store that maybe I just came in because I like the chandeliers, the interior design. I just go to have a look, to refresh my ideas, and top, I find something that I like. Add to my grammar, add to my own personality.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, fantastic. So we're going to take the last break here, and we'll come back. I want to talk about more so some of the things that you do here in Shanghai
Sure.
and some of the upcoming projects.
Sure,
All
would be
right?
great.
Perfect. Stay tuned. All right, fantastic. So I want to ask you a couple
Yeah.
questions before we talk about your upcoming projects here in Shanghai. You know, what actually brought you to this city?
It was very intense moment, and I took a decision 6 years ago. Before coming here, I was working in Rome, in downtown, with all the bespoke tailors, you know, in a very, very, very beautiful place, just the very heart of the town. And that time, all my life, it was oriented to be a bespoke tailor. Okay, all my project, I was so passionate about that. Okay, so me and the needle, okay, in a beautiful environment, because Piazza Pignatelli is a stunning beauty. Okay, so I was proud to work in that environment. But when I came to Shanghai, I was invited by this National Academy of Master Tailors, which I was part of this academy. They invited me as a young tailor to participate in the Shanghai Expo. And I was supposed to stay like 10 days to do some trunk show, to show people how we do the handcrafting. It was a very nice experience, but then I fall in love with the energy of the city. So I really had to make up my mind in a short time. Okay, what I want, what I already know, or the challenge. So I found myself the way to stay, and I talk with my co-workers, with my colleagues, with my master, the master that brought me here. I said, very happy that I can participate with you for this experience. You made a really a big gift to me, but I had to say bye to you. And the master was like, what are you talking about? Yes, I'm going to stay. And he was like 65 years old man. He said, you're great, do it. Chase the fortune, chase the dream. And it was not easy. I had to do many things to understand the place, understand the language. I had to study Chinese. I came here and I couldn't speak any word in Chinese. I learned on the road, on the way. But I received a huge payoff in terms of personal growth, becoming mature, seeing more things, making more experience, enlarge my horizons. Amazing experience. And I'm so happy, I think, in that moment when I was climbing the stairs to go to sign the contract with the company hiring me for the first time here in Shanghai. My heart was moving like the first time, the first heartbeat I ever felt.
Did you cry?
I didn't cry,
I
but
cried.
this thing is like engraved in my mind, and I have pictures when I feel down. I look what I have been doing, and I can cheer up. I can say, hey, you are not completely bad, you know. You did already a lot. Let's keep it running. It's very, very, very.
I think a lot of people can learn from that. That's a great story. That's a great story, right? I think a lot of people can learn from that because even sometimes we're so caught in the moment. We're doing things, and then we get hit. It's like, wow, I'm a piece of shit, you know? Like I'm
Sometimes.
terrible, right? But then we don't really realize our journey of coming here. You know, what you talked about. You came here 7 years ago without learning the language. We didn't have WeChat.
Yeah.
Google Translate,
Yeah.
you know, all these things. Like, so I'm assuming learning the language was way more difficult
Yeah.
then than it is now. So I think that's a lot to overcome, you know, and that's pretty dope. Cool, yeah. So I just have a couple questions before we wrap up here. Because you have 7 years over 7 years, because you worked back in Rome and
Yeah.
Italy as well.
Yeah.
So, what does it take to be successful in this industry?
Oh, it's very nice question, and I will answer with the word of old tailor. This job, the tailor, you have to give everything you know. If you are willing to do that, you can ask your customer how much you want because you deserve it. So it's about passion. It's about determination and passion. This work, this job, you do it if you like it. It's not something that happens to you. It's something that you choose. So if it's like love. If you choose a woman and then you're going to divorce after 3-4 years, then it was not real love, right? But if it can last all the life, yeah, it's the time. It's the time, perseveration, passion, and you don't need to be a genius, but if you work hard enough, you are going to learn what you have to do and how to express yourself.
Fantastic. Last question I wanna ask you. I ask this to everyone I interview. Shanghai in one word.
Beautiful.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Guys, hope you enjoyed the interview. Make sure you subscribe to this channel if you haven't already, guys. And I see you guys in the next video. And make sure you dress well. Peace out.